If anyone would like to donate to get Brian a new skeleton fund, I am all for it. Oh, my bones! Hey everyone, welcome back to Harvestella. Continuing on, it is winter. I've done some jazz. There's going to be some more jazz. I can't even remember what I've done in the last video, but so that we're here now. I'll continue whatever I was doing. Take me a while to work out. Stay to the end of the video if you want a wee surprise. So changed language only happens here. So I'm going to start the game again and see if with the voice language, if there's entire game is voice acted with the voice set to Japanese. Just for the sake of seeing it. But I'll do that at the end. I'll do my actual progress right now. Let's see whereabouts I left myself, because I don't remember. It's 8 AM. I don't have mail. I have... Ah, that's right. I really want to deal with Dianthus because I love the job that she gives you. Hold on, I'm not sure my battery chargers. What I think you say in a fantasy game. Anyway. Nope. Okay. Do you know what, I reckon that is exactly what I said I was going to do the side quest in this one. You can warp to any region around Lost Gaia from Aria's pod. Oh. Okay. You're very dark. Hello! Thank you for coming. I apologise for the other day. I cut our conversation short, in spite of you coming all this way to see me. Find what you needed? This is what I called you here to discuss. I do not know how best to collect data on human emotion without giving away my identity. But the answer to that could be found in the histories of Lost Gaia. In the form of a political strategy implemented a long time ago. A box placed in towns where people could deposit letters of concern. There are records of a reigning AI implementing a similar network. It was considered an idealistic mode of democracy that allowed residents to directly respond to the government. It's important that everyone is heard. It may have been important, but this is where the government failed. Such ideals remained so, and their sense of democracy was never realised. The AI spent so many precious resources negotiating conflicting opinions. The result? The nation crumbled. My goal isn't political in nature. I want to collect samples of thoughts and concerns that are born from the heart, and for that, it will do. We established such a box in every town, Lethe included. I name it Suggestion Box. When do you find time to do all that? That is a good question. I got to work immediately after verifying my hypothesis. Humans have a great variety of worries and concerns. Being able to witness them may help to elucidate the mechanisms at work behind the human heart. I will do the letters for you. We don't need to collect anything. Any letters inserted in the suggestion box were instantly transported to the Castle of Illusion. Imagine some letters have already begun to arrive. Once I've collected a reasonable num... Sorry, I'm receiving a transmission. Navalis, what is it? Castle still run is displaying irregular pressure levels. I can't help you. This has nothing to do with... What? There's a rush of letters from an unknown location causing to overflow. Yeah, those are mine. No, that's... Look, I have my reasons. We have already received 562 complaints demanding we stop receiving such primitive correspondence. No, don't incinerate them. I'm on my way. Understood. Do not touch my letters. And inform the others. Are you in trouble? I certainly can't ignore the situation. I must return. I'll need to take the airship. Please allow me to take you home first. Okay, buddy. Once I've concluded business, I will contact you again. Until then, Beeb. I got her super move for when we double break as well. Nice! And it does actually drop me off home. That's kind of nice. Future. Oops, that's not the button I meant to press. Temple in Argent.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Oh yeah, their voices in Japanese, like, they all just sound like super stoned, except for the Earth Fairy. Oh yeah, I can do Braca while I'm here as well. Coming to get you. Hello. Thank you for coming. We're giving it some serious consideration about the Holy Mother's true form and about what Sight said. But I'm doing okay. I know how I wish to answer his invitation. Don't push yourself too hard, buddy. Tice is waiting for us in the other room. Are you ready? I had noodles before this and it had peas in them. I just realised I've got the skin of a pea stuck to my teeth. You came! You look like you have an answer for me. I do. Sights, I can't go with you. Why? You know your beliefs are all based on a lie. As you said, the thing that united us as people was merely a tool for something else. Nonetheless, was there nothing in the teachings that spoke to you at all? 6. I was able to take notice of so many things thanks to those principles. And after such a difficult upbringing, they were able to teach me that the world really isn't as ugly as I thought. They were created by people to teach us how to be people. And I think that's what the principles mean. That is basically religion in a nutshell. It's a good system there in place, but there's always people that take it too far. Religion as a concept is flawed. Unfortunately, some people only really deal with morality and well, if you don't do it, you'll be punished. Some people really need that punishment threat to be there. And there's others that are like, well, do you know what, I just don't want to do those things, you know? It depends how you look at it. It's the exact same way with all religions. Some of them are really good, but they just get twisted so easily to, like, damn other people, and that's just what makes it sad. You know? Do not cause harm unnecessarily. Reach out to those in need. Love your family and treat your friends well. I think there was any mistake in the way they taught us how to be a good human being. They're obvious but important. What did they give you? In this case, a home, a shelter, upbringing, education. You mentioned being a good human being. Give me a break. I just teach you how to throw away your humanity. I've been watching you all this time. Watch you get swept up by the Order as its blessed seraph child. They just want to cling to the convenient idea of a tangible salvation. Yeah, and that's another side, like the people that take it too far. That's probably a good sign of them, and this is the people that are dying for those floss indulgentia. Like, oh, wear this flower, you will have nae sins. What? For one, I can see people believing that kind of shit in real life. That's how cults get started, for fuck's sake. And for two, I forgot what my other point was, so I'm just going to continue reading and stop ranting. It's not that deep. This game is not that deep, Ryan. Stop going into it that deep. First the patriarch disappeared, and then the floss indulgentia. Now they cling to the idea of you as matriarch. I want to save you. Nobody else knows how the world really is. You fought so hard to get where you are. You crawled out of that run-down hut and kept pushing no matter what awful things you saw. You should be rewarded. You deserve to be rewarded, Shrika. I need you to live a quiet and peaceful life filled with joy. What's to say she's not doing that? She seems like the type of person that actually really enjoys doing things to help people, so she's getting that through this religion. I'll never forgive myself. Thank you for watching for me. But stab. Sights, I've been able to do so many important things, and I hold my blade in order to protect them. I see how it is. The only way to save you is to wear you down. Make a formal announcement about the fallacy of the Holy Mother and destroy the Order. If you refuse, then you'll have to stop me from doing it myself. Besides, we have been forced to witness the hell humanity creates so many times. We humans are weak creatures. Left to our own devices, we would spur the unthinkable. That is what we are. Despite knowing how much harming others hurts the soul, we still go on to commit such evil. We all have our weaknesses. That's why our principles are so important, to stop us from committing evil, to discipline ourselves. And so, it does just come down to killing him at the end. This fight is mine to have. I will defeat you, if it will save you. They have to make it look like a fucked up Harlequin. Enough is enough, the Perrys. I was the one who taught you how to fight. If I didn't have dogma, this would have ended up differently. You're wrong. You didn't lose to your blade. You lost to everything you've learned. Consider me beat. Tell me one thing. How are you still so strong despite knowing your belief system is fiction? Because again, it's got the good sides to it, and she's one of the ones that doesn't push it too far. Well, it's fiction, it doesn't really matter, does it? Faith isn't as irresponsible as trusting your values to someone else. My faith is something nurtured inside my heart. It belongs to me. Yeah, I guess there's a good argument for that, like for people that really believe it inside themselves, because you're always going to have doubts along the way. Right, because it's so hard to throw yourself wholeheartedly into something, especially with so much evil in the world, people doing evil in the name of religions. But like I said, I believe some people are more in it because they fear the consequences of not being in it. But that's down to the individual. You know, it's not anyone else's place to say that's why they're doing it. Perfectly valid way of doing it. Just don't damn other people for not being it also. You know, accept differences, learn from differences. Don't just, you know, oh, you're different, I hate you. Does that answer your question? I think it does. Guess I still haven't been able to crawl out of that run-down old hut. Kill me. You can't forsake your role as missionary and leave a sinner like me alive. I mean it. I think I can stomach it if I die by your hand. What are you talking about? I'm not going to kill you. What? You've definitely sinned. But we humans have it in our hearts to repent for our sins and strive to be better. So be better. Surely you have a heart too. Meanwhile, my main guy's just like, I'm here too. Hello. I'm staying as still as possible to try and intercept the brain cell. I will have my time. What about the Holy Mother? Leave her be. I think I would like to know. I know what I'd want to do with the Mother. Madam, can you stick your hand out? High five! What can I do for you? I'd like to speak with you next time I visit. Would you wait for me? Understood. Missionary. Veramand. What's that to say? Thunder. Right, let's go annoy Braca. Thanks for coming, Beeb. You're here as well. Didn't expect to see you, Dianthus. I asked her to come. Anyway, you've gone to some lengths in finding me. What is this regarding? You said you had a question for me? That's right. I have a question about the Hallowed. That an omen may have an answer to. About the Hallowed? Asking Dianthus is a great idea. I've been putting some thought into it. Are those hooves? Is it just really dodgy high heels? I guess we will never know. About what to do next, about what I want to do next, what I can do next. Not that I've found an answer yet, I'm still trying to figure that part out. But for now, I thought I'd try to find out more about the Hallowed. Dedicate my entire life to hunting one in particular. I don't know a thing about the Hallowed in general. Getting buddy-buddy with someone who might seem like too good an opportunity to pass up. Who seemed like too good an opportunity. I feel like there's a bit missing that sentence. Am I the only one that doesn't read right to me? So getting buddy-buddy with someone who might seem like too good an opportunity to pass up. Just a moment. What are you getting at? You just need to know something. Explain yourself! Bracker was out for revenge. Now I understand. You wanted revenge on a Hallowed. Yeah, but sadly, some other wretch got to them first. Did they though? The Hallowed is already dead, you mean? Well, that's a blessing. I don't know. The Hallowed have been a thorn in our side as well. Could give two shakes about the Omen's problems. I'm just here to learn what I can about the Hallowed. I don't care much for your arrogance, but you're going to give me trouble if I refuse. Very well. If my personal accounts are enough, then I'll share them with you. Thanks, buddy. Braca could learn a thing or two from your obedience. It's not obedience, it's manners. For expedience's sake, why don't you begin by telling me how much you know about the Hallowed? That they exist, and that we done killed them. And you? The Devour people, they possess high intelligence and peculiar strength, and that a particular type of ore is required to kill one. A weapon like this is the only way it really does to really do any damage. That's about it. Ah, so they're allergic to radiation. Got you. Just firing pure uranium into the skull. So about as much as I predicted. Danthus, answer me one thing. You said before that the Omens were struggling with the Hallowed too. That's right. It is an inconvenience that they devour able at their own discretion. So the Omens and the Hallowed aren't working together? Absolutely not. Allow me to clear that misconception. The Hallowed were created by the star. They were born from the siiiigh. Yeah, I don't understand either, because I thought you guys made those. You can think of them as something of a natural disaster. A natural disaster? Don't make me laugh. You try to tell me what happened to my village was as a result of a natural disaster? No, the fault still lies with the Hallowed. Fine, whatever. Anything else? Must have some other distinguishing characteristics I have not taken my... That's all I can tell you. The hell? I think you misunderstood the question. I wasn't just asking where the Hallowed came from. Yet combined with what you already know, your understanding of the Hallowed is now the same as mine. Oh, jeez. Hot dang! Well, that was anticlimactic. Good information to have. Thank you, Dad. I'm glad I was of some assistance. Know what you want to do now? Nope. I'm more lost now than ever. Hee hee. You sure about that? Trash it, sell it. I don't care. Okay. Give it some other poor schmuck hellbent on revenge. You no longer intend to fight the Hallowed. You said they're natural disasters. Not much us humans can do to stop those from happening. Dude, you literally killed two of them though, you stupid bastard. Ugh. I feel like we tried to go from A to B and you ended up at F. F for what a fucking idiot! Besides, I only want to kill that one in particular. I don't care what happens to the rest. I see. Completely devoid of purpose. What do we do with it? The gun, I mean. There will be a time it is needed. When Bracken finally decides he wants it back. There are few weapons in the world like that which could destroy a Hallowed. Do take good care of it. Only this gun can kill them? To be more precise, only weapons made of a particular ore, like that gun, which the Hallowed are susceptible to. You don't believe me? Then how was the other man able to destroy Amadeus, you ask? That Mulder person had best remain vigilant. Got it. Oh dear, oh dear! It's almost like I said that the last time. Aha, I can now bond up with the Avenger as well. Sweet! I don't have job points, clearly. Blah, blah, blah. Of course I went all out getting all the things. I should have waited. Where's my last one? My last ability is... that one, I guess. Would you fuck? Lethal Trigger, that's the one. Create damaging field when loaded with flame rounds. Flame bullet that slows down a target. When loaded with... oh, so it's different depending on what ammo I'm on. Okay, cool. That makes sense. God, this UI. 2,200 and... would you... 5,200. Okie dokie. Now to go play with the haunts. I don't know, man. You'd think there'd be a bit more of an uproar that there's a fucking unicorn just sitting in town, eh? What up, bro? When you think of Nemea, the first thing that comes to mind must be the cherry blossoms, wouldn't you agree? Behold the way the petals dance with dance like snow. Did not seem to dance with more vigour in celebration of my visit. The vista is much like... the vista was much like this when I came to visit with the princess. What a relief that these petals are not make-believe as well. Moving on. We can bask in blossoms all day, but we're here about the princess. According to my recollection, we only visited this town together once. She didn't visit more often. Member of the royal family, she was not free to travel as she wished, you see. Her days beyond the castle walls were limited, and only allowed on the condition that she keep her identity a secret. Thus, she could only conceal herself and observe the common folk going about their daily business. Nonetheless, she seemed jubilant. In the eyes of the princess, witnessing Nemea and its people must have been new and refreshing. Her eyes sparkled like gemstones, and we would walk to and fro between all manner of locations. Next part isn't essential to the story, but that evening, once all the townsfolk had returned home, there was the time the princess and I would find to be the most precious. That was the time the princess and I would find to be the most precious. She would sit upon my back as I galloped along a row of cherry trees. The sensation was outstanding. I can believe it. Goes without saying, my saddle is a seat reserved for the princess, and she alone. But I digress. When the princess rode my back, she was as giddy as a young girl. It was honestly quite adorable. And then the princess, did something happen? Just recalled something she said to me. Said, if we're ever apart, our hearts will always be together. Being of different species, she and I, meant that our time together was limited. She said what she did, lamenting the fact that there would be an end to how long she could ride with me. Our hearts will always be together. That memory has stuck with me quite firmly. Even though she was never with me to begin with. These omens are quite masters of fiction, are they not? It is a painfully frustrating thing. Still an important memory. It is. Let's move on. Those were the memories with the princess I have of this place. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. And subsequently, that sense of joy was also a farce contrived by the omens. I like that word, farce. It's fun to say. Thank you for accompanying me today. I'm glad I was able to relive these memories one last time before they're lost forever. As for the next location, we'd like to head to Chateau. Much like this place, there was another town the princess visited incognito. Chateau-la. Don't forget. Oh, of course you will. I'll send you a letter. Dude, there is literally only 4 towns I can visit. Settle down. So that's all for that. Time to go home. I do have a bit of a day remaining though, don't I? Cooking? What can I cook? Can I cook anything? Any question marks? Lacy. Oh, there we go. I can make that. Damn, we've got a lot of that wild leaf. Gourmet food! Nice. 4,000 HP, stamina, physical attack, wave and poison damage up. That'd be good for Assassin and Wogland. Nikuyaga. That'll just mean meat and potatoes. Defense and attack, nice. Koro. Okay, can I make any new fun items? You may read that as explosives if you wish. Nope. Well, what do I need for those? There's an item I've just not had. Well, do you know what? I'm going into... Oh, I forget the time. I'm gonna go speak to Arya. I'm gonna go to... What's it called?
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
I forgot what it's called. Lost Paradise? Are you? I don't know how to use the boat. Yo, dang, this is cute. I'll go through the dungeon a wee bit just to see if I can get more items, but if I make some progress, I make some progress, you know. So, progress is in this direction, okay. Apparently I've leveled enough to be able to murder the baddies.
The battle begins. Is everyone alright?
What's that? Oh, it's the chests are big green glowing orbs. That's right, I kind of stopped here so I could... Yeah, I remember. Right, you guys. So I can go up. What have we got here? Oh, shit. Nom.
Thank you.
Everybody loves some tacos. Oh, what a leaf. Where's that fear? Is it up there? What is it? Oh, it's like one of those machines I fought before in the Omen that was trying to save the coral reef.
Is everyone alright?
Is everyone... Oh!
I'll do my best.
How the fuck did I get in? What the fuck? Did I miss it? It's down there, I guess.
The battle begins.
Heavily damaged and littered with debris. You might find something to search through the rubble. Yes. Hard-shelled monster appears. Doesn't move. Oh, it's already dead. See something fall to the ground. Creature must have been holding it. A killer pick. Oh. Okay.
Is everyone alright?
Let's see. I'd really like for that ability to come off cooldown.
We might have a chance if we go for it now.
Yes.
We're close to a break.
Here I go. Take that. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Panicking a little because this thing does a lot of damage all at once.
Take that. Let's make a simultaneous attack.
Ah, okay. I think I really need to start making up some of those elemental orbs. Especially now that I'm actually trying to fight the fears. Because the first few times I've done it, I basically just chucked a whole load of orbs at them.
Is that a town over there?
It's... Thank you.
What's that? Looks like a Ferris wheel. That's where we're going next. There's something you should see over there. Is it dead people? I don't want to say dead people. Phantasmagoria sighting. Okay, so... Right, let's start off on that. Okay.
We might have a chance if we go for it now.
The battle begins. Take that. Yeah. Take that. Here I go.
Over.
Nice. And Wise Man Drit. Means I can make up some more of that Soma. There's a crumbly there. Fish. Wow. Okay. See if I catch the rare fish again, because I know you can catch them multiple times. Oh well. Do you know what? So that while I'm here, I'm going to get through at the very least, because there's one light I can go back home just there. Oh. This is another world map. Well, it's extremely linear, but it's a world map. Disneyland! Okay, like... Seriously though, is this Disneyland? Evil and fucked up Disneyland. Well, this is another weird place. There's something kind of sad about it. This is called Phantasmagoria, right? Yes. You've been here before? How? I think I told you about it once, didn't I, Beeb? About this place called a theme park that we had in our time? Yeah, you told me in the dungeon. I mean, situation's different now, but I'm sure this is. Kill it! Welcome to Phantasmagoria, where the unchanging puppet past comes to life. Are you ready to travel back in time to wonderful nostalgia? It's a little run down, to say at least. I remember those guide robots. Search complete. Stand by for automatic narrative. Narrative. Titty. What was that? I wonder. Mommy, Daddy, where'd you go? Please don't leave me behind. Who's that girl? She looks lost. It's obviously Aria. You mean those people living in these ruins? You okay? Are you all on your own? Yeah, they're gone. She's even got the same hairpin. Come on, wisen up, guys. Oh dear. What are you thinking? Do you want to bring her with us? We can't just leave her. That girl. That's maybe where some of the items I'm missing are then. I need to make quite a few of those level 2 cards. Repair kits even. And bombs while I'm at it. Can't get that either.
There's a very sad feeling about this place.
Crimson Iron. Ooh. Oh wow.
Thank you.
Is everyone all right?
Don't want to use all my energy, but I'm like out of, well, time and energy. Hang on, see if I find Connolly dolls here. I really have to wonder how. Do you know what, you look like the kind of thing that would drop by one. Screws. Guess not. Delicate cog and black plate. To even get far enough in for like a gather point or something, just for the last wee chunk of energy. Oh wait, not the light shoot. This might be a shortcut actually. It is indeed. How wonderful for mead. Okay, the fire dudes don't do a lot of damage. At least got that going for me. Teacup. Something like a large cup. Looks like it, right? Yes. Approach the cup. Monsters jump out. Energy for it. Can you guys do something?
It's important to choose your battles wisely. I think.
Try to be very careful as I go forward. Nah. Well, there's something over there I can interact with, but it's home time. Alright, game, now you're just being cute. Level up, maybe? Well, I've got more side quests to do, so you know the drill, there'll be more jazz to do. Ah, my fairies have upgraded. Okay. And well, that's all automatically gold, you just get him at gold. That one's for fighting fears. Okay, cool. That's me saying with authority as if I know what I'm talking about. I don't. That's just educated guesses. Right. It's Braca. He looked like his spirits were picking up a little last time he stopped by, but it seems he's back to square one again. Honestly, I can't see him like this anymore. Ain't nothing I can do about it, but maybe there's something you can do to help him? Thank you again for your assistance with sights. I know I would not have been able to provide an answer for him if I went to face him alone. I am thankful to have had you there as my friend. The matter has not been brought to a close yet, however, as there is still Mother, who we need to face. We'll wait for you at the temple. Ooh, it's gonna get exciting! I need to make more of these.
The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested.
Okay, so I'll call it here for this one. I'm going to do my little side bit now, so let me just save. Yes. Yes. Return to title. So now I want to see if the game is fully voice acted, because they have a lot more to say in Japanese when you're in dungeons. Change language. Voice language, Japanese. What? Whatever. Go. I can maybe justify that one being text only. It doesn't look like it. Yep, it looks like you don't. Oh well. That's fine, I'll just stick it to English then. It looks like there's as much Japanese as there is English voice acting. Well, that'll do it for this one. Good luck. Take it easy.